What's up, people? I wanted to come and share something with everybody really quick because I think I just had a little bit of an epiphany. I get them occasionally, especially when something just really resonates with me, just in terms of subject matter and things that I've been, discussing, whether it's with my friends or things that I've been dealing with myself. But this just came to me today. And I think this is probably a little bit more of an awakening than anything else. And it also puts us now in an opportunity to really, challenge the people that we encounter in this single dating life. There's a lot of people who says that, the dating pool has piss in it. It's really trashy. Everybody has issues all over the place. It's not as localized as what we may think, whether you're Chicago, New York, Miami, LA. People will say that the dating pool has piss in it. And I think I respect that position up until now. And here's why I say it doesn't. It's not that the dating pool has piss in it. It's that today is really a commonplace for most people who are single. They don't really know how to institute boundaries. That's what it is. The reason why dating is a lot more complicated is because people would rather not communicate their boundaries to you, whether they know how to or not. And instead of them not communicating their boundaries to you, they see one thing that, kind of unnerves them, and they say, okay, I'm out. I don't want to have to feel like I have to communicate that to you, which is very kind of psychopathic behavior, because when you are putting yourself out there, it can't just always be about you and your interests. If you are putting yourself out there, guess what? It's somebody else that's participating in getting to know you as well. So things are a little bit more complicated because people don't know how to communicate their boundaries. Now, the reason why I say how instead of refusing to, which is most of the time what it is because it really doesn't take anything. For an example, if I know that, I invite you over to my place and you do a number 2 in the bathroom. I don't want someone that I don't know, that I haven't built up that trust, to go and build a number, go into my bathroom and do a number 2. I haven't built that trust with you. So if you go in and you do that, instead of me saying, hey, this is not something that I condone, you got to give me a moment to wake up to this whole notion that you're going to be doing a number 2 in my bathroom. Most people don't do that. They would rather just sit back and just, disconnect. And it's easier to withdraw. And I get it, I understand. Because people get to a point where when it comes to certain things, they just don't want to let that guard down. They just don't want to, and they don't feel like they have to communicate to you. This is what my boundaries are. Because boundaries, I don't think boundaries is what people think it is. I think a lot of times people think boundaries are, don't do that, or here's what happens if you do. Boundaries are not an ultimatum. Boundaries are teaching someone how to be in a relationship with you, right? And I think there's certainly a process that goes along with that, according to your capacity to teach, according to the capacity of the person that you're getting to know. How much patience are you willing to exercise with someone that you're wanting to institute boundaries with? So that's the thing. I actually had a breakthrough today. This is the reason why I think that we have to give ourselves more grace, more patience, and more of a bandwidth to, if we're going to make a choice to put ourselves out there, we have to be patient with the process for us, not necessarily other people, because they're going to do what they're going to do. But if you're going to put yourself out there, you have to be patient, and you have to say, given whatever your boundaries are that you're communicating, that's a process as well. Because we all come through life with these ways of being programmed, these ways of being conditioned, and certainly our childhood. If our childhood is not rectified, if our childhood is not healed, or it's in the process of healing, we're going to go through life just cutting people off. That's a very psychopathic way to live your life. You can't just go through life cutting people off. We are in this thing to build relationships together. And if we have an opportunity to build relationships with people that we're going to make a choice to put ourselves out there and say, here's why I want to be in a relationship with you, boundaries are how it's done. And the more we don't communicate our boundaries, the more the dating pool will have a perceived level of piss in it. Y'all have a good day.